Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of... Okay, hey, I was just thinking. I was not just thinking, but like thinking earlier. And this isn't a bit, I promise.
Okay.
I just had this idea.
Yeah.
Should we name this Time to Sled? I keep thinking about it. And I really like the name because it's confusing.
It is.
Like the Time to Sled podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in again to Time to Sled. Like Time to Sled. Like I was just right there and thinking like, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Time to Sled. It's us, you boys. Like it sounds cool. It's Time to Sled with Cameron and Cole. Like
I'm down.
But
we did talk about it.
We did talk about it. I think we need to maybe we'll feel it out with our audience of like 4.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should we name this podcast Time to Sled? I guess for those who don't know or didn't see the podcast where we originally talked about this, Time to Sled was like one of our OG YouTube videos.
Yeah.
It's kind of what got us started in like the whole YouTube making thing. That was just a ridiculous montage of us just like sledding off shit.
Yeah.
But
and they were super fun, and we made like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And we've always had ideas to make like a 4th one that's like way
high
crazy.
Quality. And I've been thinking about that a lot more too lately because it's been in my head where like, man, dude, fucking drone shot of us going off stuff. Like we've got the super slow-mo now. We've got stabilizers and shit. Like we can make it so good. When we have the time, we need to do that.
Oh, for sure. So yeah, let us know. We're highly considering naming this the Time to Sled podcast.
Yeah. Cameron and Cole is cool because, I mean, that's the name of our page. That's definitely the name of the YouTube channel. I don't think that's going to change at all. But the podcast itself being titled something else.
Yeah.
I just think, like, if we end up getting super successful and we have, like, somebody that's running for mayor of Wichita and stuff like that, like, incoming or mayor candidate, whoever, welcome to the Time to Sled podcast.
Yeah.
Let's talk about politics and very serious issues.
Time to sled. And then, you know, in the background, there might just be like a fucking sled hung up on the wall or something.
That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Oh, we could have merch with just a sled on it and shit.
Yeah.
Just Time to Sled.
Oh, there we go.
That'd be pretty sweet,
yeah,
right?
Let us know what you think about it, but it's probably going to happen.
I love that we're taking advantage of talking about it since Chris isn't joining us today.
Yeah, Chris isn't here.
We don't want him to give us any negative input on the idea. But damn. All right, cool. Well, anyways, I want you guys to take a second. If you haven't yet, you know the drill. Subscribe, like, smash all that shit.
Yeah, I'm going to put the best sled I can find in the description.
Oh, nice.
For them to look at.
Nice.
Yep.
So if you're feeling the sled this incoming July, feel free to buy one off of the link that we provide.
Yeah. It'll be dope.
So we've got here this new liquor that we were introduced to, Screwball brand. It's peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah.
Now, I was just as disgusted with the thought of it as you guys probably are at home if you haven't heard of it or tried it before, but we were at a shoot recently, and we got poured a couple shots, and we tried it, and I swear to God, it's the only straight whiskey I think I could ever drink.
Yeah.
Like, neat from the glass.
Because it doesn't feel like normal whiskey. It doesn't feel like that when you're drinking it.
It's still got that whiskey burn afterwards, but the taste itself, I feel like, is so good that it's actually tolerable to just take straight.
And just in case, for anybody who needs to know, on the back above the barcode in white, it just says contains peanuts.
Yeah, so don't drink this if you're allergic to peanuts.
Yes. Sweet. I don't know how to do a shot. You pour that for me.
I mean, I'm just gonna pour a little bit here. What time is it?
11:35 a.m.
Right on.
It is 11:35 a.m. on Wednesday, June 24th, 2020. And Cole is pouring us some liquid. A squirt.
There you go.
Okay.
Cheers to peregrine falcons. They are the fastest bird in North America.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, it's still straight liquor.
The burn came through my nose for a second.
Yeah, that's the worst.
I was like, I'm not gonna make a face. I'm not gonna be a bitch. And then,
I know,
and then my eyes watered, and I fucking blew fire out of my nose. I was like, okay.
It makes me feel like you never watched Peaky Blinders, right?
No.
Julie and I always joke because like almost every scene, they're either smoking a cigarette or drinking just straight whiskey from a glass.
Mm-hmm.
And the other night when I had this, I was like, it's about time. I can finally feel badass. And I like took a sip and I just sat there and I was like, and I just started coughing. But it's good. I like it.
Hell yeah.
So something that I wanted to talk to you guys about, a pretty serious matter, is stuff that's going on here locally with the local Wichita economy phasing back in despite COVID cases still being reported. It's on the rise, unfortunately. But places like restaurants, shops, and movie theaters are opening back up. Now, Cameron and I have one major concern about all this happening. Yeah. And that is...
The Warren still hasn't fixed their fucking cheese fry issue.
Goddamn right, Warren. What the fuck?
It's unacceptable. We have now been forced to try to navigate around the sensitive subject of the fact that the Warren took away our favorite cheese fries.
Yeah.
And gone to try to find them elsewhere.
Yeah.
Which hasn't happened.
Oh, you guys thought this was going to be a coronavirus update? No, we don't give a fuck about that.
No.
We care about the cheese fries,
the cheese, the fries, the sour cream, and the bacon.
Right, the ranch.
The ranch.
Everything. Now, for those of you who don't know, we do have a podcast specifically covering this issue.
Yeah.
But basically, especially...
It's been a while.
It has been a while, especially for Cameron. Cheese fries meant a lot to us, and the cheese fries at the Old Town Warren were nothing like anything we had ever tried ever. It was the most delicious plate of fries that you would ever try.
The epitome of cheese fry.
Yeah.
So
the holy grail.
And the first, I didn't expect them. I didn't expect it when they took it away.
Yeah.
I went to go see a movie at the Old Town Warren.
Here we go.
My favorite place to get them. And you know what? The Warren actually ruined Christmas for me. They ruined Christmas. Not because it was during Christmas.
Said it again. I want to reiterate that it ruined Christmas.
Warren Theaters by Regal or whatever, owned by Regal and then by Cine something. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know the history. They ruined my cheese fries, okay?
That's all that matters.
And they ruined Christmas, and here's why. My wife and I went to go see that new animated Grinch movie, or the newer one that came out a while back now.
Yeah.
And I ordered my cheese fries, and I saw, I did the wait, and I could see them delivering my cheese fries up the steep stairs of the theater.
Getting a little excited.
And I was like, oh yeah,
it's about time.
Is my fries, man. And we'd go out to so many movies and pay so much money just to eat out and go to a fucking movie. It'd be like a $60 date night, like sometimes multiple times a week, just because I love these cheese fries.
And dude, I know you and I we'd make it a thing to go out, like no matter what the horror movie was, just because even though we knew the movie was probably going to be shit, we went to get the cheese fries.
Yeah. It was so they got so much more money out of us because we were motivated by the food.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're coming up the stairs, and I'm like, that's weird. The sour cream's in the middle. Like, they give you, I order sour creams and ranch, and they would give you just cups, and it would be on a hot plate, and you'd put the cups to the side, and then you just dip it in the cups.
I love that immediately you saw a red flag, like something already popped up on your radar before it was even in your lap.
They turned the corner of the door, and I saw them with the plate, and then the ranch, or some white dollop of something in the middle of the plate, and I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, are they just boldly, like, fucking, like, lunch ladying sour cream on top of my shit? Like, I'm like, I mean, I'm down, but okay. I get it up there, and it's dark already because they took forever, and the movie's already started. And, but anyway, I get my food, and I go to grab a fry, and it's, like, liquidy.
Yeah, that's
I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And I realize it's like liquid nacho cheese. And it was the same fries, but and the same other shit, but they just fucked it up. And then I asked, I was like, hey, and here's the thing too, and I've talked about this before, again, I order the shit, And I'm obviously like, all right, I want the order of the cheese fries. I want 2 sour creams, 2 ranches on the side. I don't need ketchup, and I don't need scallions because that's
usual.
Like obviously I've ordered this 100 times or whatever. I know what I'm ordering. It's not like I'm sitting like, does it have this on it?
Yeah.
Like it's not my first time.
Yeah.
They just made this change like that week or whatever. You would think that the person who I was ordering from would be like, oh, okay, just so you know, the cheese fries have changed.
Yeah, you sound like you order this a lot.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that we have some different shit going on.
Yeah.
But no.
No. And I have her come back and Ashley got her food and I have her come back and I'm like, what is this? And she explains the situation to me. I'm like, I don't want that. Take it away from me.
Damn.
Like, it wasn't rude, but like.
Take it away from me.
I was like.
What is this shit?
I was like, okay, well, I guess I just don't want this then. And she's like, okay, you want me to take it? And I'm like, yeah, because I'm not going to eat this.
Damn.
Like, I'm not going to eat. I didn't go to fucking Dog and Shake or whatever the fuck I didn't go to a fucking fast food place where you just, like, get bullshit fries from a window that have shit pumped onto them. Like, that's not what I ordered.
And I just want to let you guys know, for those who don't know, like, us super well, Cameron's not that kind of person to just, like, bitch about something or,
I'll
like, say,
accept
hey, this is a little off of what I ordered. I don't want it anymore. Like, he's very the type of person that would be like, oh, yeah, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll eat it anyways.
Yeah.
But it's just that
almost 100% of the time I'd be that way.
This is so meaningful to you, and it was such a shock.
And I just remember actually being like leaning over after she took the plate and just being like, "I'm so sorry."
Like somebody died.
Yeah. And after that, we found out that at the East Warren in the balcony, they still had the cheese fries, which was even weirder because then it was like, okay, well, some of the Warrens have them, some of them don't have them.
Yeah.
So I could still order it for a good I swear it was like 6 months maybe. I could still get cheese fries but only at the East Warren. You had to pay for a balcony ticket, so it was even more expensive to do it.
Yeah.
Did that, and eventually they removed it, and they replaced the whole thing on the menu in all the Regal theaters with like these weird kind of like, I don't know, they're almost like steak fries, but they're not, and the seasoning's different, and you only get beer cheese. It's like, I don't want beer cheese on fries. Like, it's like, okay, I might as well just you might as well just put my fries in ranch. It's like that consistency and just like giving it to me and then expected them to be crispy still. Like,
gross.
It's gross. It's like they've been sitting in a warmer and a fucking thing before you give them to me. They're like steaming and like taking a bath. Like, no, fuck you. Anyway.
And we'll probably get more in depth on like the history of the cheese fries, and we will all link in the description a cheese fry change video that we did make, a cinematic film about the issue at hand. Yeah. But I was just thinking I'd like to get Cadre on. Cadre is a good friend. He has his own podcast, but he used to work in the kitchen at the Old Town Warren, and I know he was kind of giving us updates throughout the process. So I'd like his take on like what was happening behind the scenes and shit.
It was funny too because when we made that cheese fry change video, there were people who were commenting like, "Hey, we all work at the Warren. Everybody's seen this video, man." Like,
it was great.
It was like, we agree with you 100%. And then like people were giving us updates like, hey, the menu's changing, like all this shit. They're getting rid of the cheese fries altogether. Like they were like on our side, like telling us shit.
Yeah, it's funny. Like weeks after the video was posted, we'd still be getting notifications of people updating us and shit. Yeah.
And just recently, Ashley and I, we actually talked about it on the podcast. We went down to Oklahoma to those outlet malls or whatever.
Yep.
And we were like, you know what? We should stop by Moore, Oklahoma, because in our minds, what we had done research-wise is in Moore, Oklahoma, one of the last Warren-owned theaters is down there, and they still had the cheese fries. So I was like, now's my chance. Damn. So we didn't do it, but we didn't do it partially because we weren't going to in the first place. But then we also looked it up, and he doesn't own it anymore.
Yeah.
From what I found out. So, like, or maybe you told me. I don't know. But either way, like... that was like a second wave, like a little aftershock, like way down the road where I was sitting there like, oh, so it's really gone.
Damn. They hit you while you were down.
Yeah.
Shit.
So with that disappointment, Cole and I have begun a search to rate the best cheese fries that we can find. We're going to go around and find cheese fries at restaurants and give our opinion on them.
We are basically on the hunt for the closest replica of those Warren cheese fries in Wichita that we can possibly find.
Yep.
And the first place we went to, and just so you guys know, the ones who just listen to the podcast and don't watch it, we do have some cell phone footage of our journey there. So feel free to tune in and check that out. But we went to Cheddars out west, the new Cheddars location. We heard they had good cheese fries. We wanted to check it out. Cameron and I walk in before a shoot, 2 dudes sitting down as soon as Cheddar's opens at like 11.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, just 2 orders of cheese fries, please.
That's all we ordered. and it's funny because the only reason we went to Cheddar, so we plan on going to multiple places, but the reason we chose Cheddar's first, and it's kind of funny and sad, is I was seriously like, I might have been in the bathroom. I might have been just like doing something random or out in the backyard or something, but I don't know why I Googled cheese fries. Like, or Wichita cheese fries or something like that. And a picture showed up on the search results, and I was like, that looks pretty damn close. Who is that? And I clicked it, and it was Cheddar's, and I was like, I gotta try that place.
Oh, damn.
It looks so close. And then it delved into basically like, eventually, I kept trying to, me and Ashley were like, oh yeah, we gotta go try that. And then me and you thought about this, and I was like, let's just go to Cheddar's first.
Yeah.
And then, because, we're gonna go to Outback. We're gonna go to... Where the fuck else got cheese fries?
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit more research and see where the hottest cheese fry spots are in Wichita. But if you guys have any suggestions or if there's any bomb-ass cheese fries you've had, let us know. But yeah, so we took some pretty in-depth notes. And Cameron has them on his phone. So I think what were we doing? We were rating just pretty much the overall presentation.
Yes.
The cheese.
Yeah, we have ranch.
Yeah.
Cheesiness. Warmth when they come out to bacon, like what type of bacon, because everybody's got their own like thing on bacon. Overall taste, which is probably the most important, speed of which it got to us, and fry texture.
Which all of those things are so important when it comes to cheese fries.
Like cheese fries, it's not some stupid appetizer that you get. Like it's
I think it's starting to, it's setting in for both of us. I feel like how ridiculous this sounds.
It's just because I know haters out there are gonna be like, "What the fuck, man? It's not even like an entree.
They need to chill
It's like
the
a
fuck
thing
out.
you share before you get your food. It's like, no, this is my entree. This is my life. We're talking about.
This is my life.
You think I choose to just get cheese fries for no reason? No.
Yeah.
They're the best thing ever.
It means something to us, okay, you guys? So don't hate.
Yeah. There's a tattoo of them on my body.
Yeah.
No. But I don't know what video we have or photo, but anyway, we go into Cheddar's, we sit down, order the cheese fries like Cole said, and we, it takes, according to my notes, 19 minutes to get to our table.
I feel like that's a lot for cheese fries. Yeah. I will give the West Cheddar's location credit though. It was as soon as they opened.
Yeah.
I don't know how like much preparation their kitchen needs to do and all that stuff in the mornings, but
and I don't know what goes into making cheese fries. I've never worked in like a normal restaurant kitchen.
Yeah.
Like
same.
So I don't know, like I know I worked at a Pizza Hut one time and like you drop wings and wings take like 7 minutes to cook in a fryer.
Yeah.
Because they're raw meat. I don't know what a fucking potato takes.
Yeah.
Or if they're already frozen and then you fry. Like, I don't know the situation, the fucking thing. But, like, does it take 20 minutes to fry some fries and fucking put some cheese on them?
I don't know.
And then get to our table? But at the same time, like, what if one of them fucked up? Like, yours was ready, mine was ready, the other one wasn't. Whatever.
It was two pretty hefty orders of cheese fries. Like, it was a lot of food that they gave us. So
19 minutes. All right. With the ranch.
Yeah. One
of the first things when you get cheese fries, if you're not aware, is that the reason the ranch...
this is Warren, the only way to eat them. Yeah. Like anybody else who says otherwise.
The Warren had amazing ranch.
Oh my gosh.
Now their ranch is trash.
Yeah.
But originally they had amazing like restaurant ranch. And when you get cheese fries, you don't just dive into the cheese part first. You start eating around the edges, at least I do, I don't know. And then you take the normal fries that have no cheese on them and you dip them in the ranch. And then that is the set-off point of like how your experience is going to be. If you have a crispy fry and a ranch, you take that first bite and that's where my mouth starts to salivate.
I feel like that's when the flavors all hit.
Yeah, you're sitting there like, oh shit. Because then you're like, I haven't even gotten to the cheese part yet.
It kind of is already setting the course for
You're like, there's still cheese and bacon on this plate that I haven't even touched. Gosh. And it already tastes this good. So you start eating around the edge and working your way towards the middle because you know the dessert's in the middle.
I will say I don't do that.
Yeah, Cole doesn't do that. Cole just goes for it.
Okay.
But like that's my experience. So my first thing is like, okay, well, how's this ranch? We gave it a 7.
I liked it quite a bit.
It was good. And
it was super tasty.
I'm looking at some of these numbers. I'm sitting like, man, my memory of it's good.
Yeah.
But we have our first impression, right? And then we have our after we're full impression where we're kind of sick with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Where we're like, well, I mean, it wasn't that good, and now that I'm full. But,
yeah.
So we gave him a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, because like right now, I could go for some cheese fries.
I would love some cheese fries from Cheddars right now. Honestly, I feel like we've only tried this one place, but I don't know if it's going to get any closer than that.
Yeah, it was super impressive.
Yeah.
And actually pretty close to the Warren cheese fries.
Yeah.
So
like as close as I think another restaurant could accidentally get to.
We'll see though.
So yeah.
The pursuit continues.
The cheesiness.
Mm-hmm.
There was a little less cheese than we probably would have liked.
Yeah.
If the bar is the Warren cheese fries.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this while you're doing like chores around the house or driving or whatever, I don't give a fuck that you're listening to us talk about cheese fry cheesiness and shit. This is important, okay? We gave it a 6.
Yeah.
A 6 because, I talked about that dry fry, the ratio of dry fry to cheese fry.
Yeah.
There was a big gap there.
And we'll go in more to the fry crispiness and how it was,
Yeah.
but like I thought if there's more cheese on like more of a distribution of the fries, then it would have made the fries a lot better themselves.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's also part of why the fry score suffered a little
Yeah.
bit, which we'll get into. But yeah, the cheese is just a little disappointing.
Yeah,
Just
like
a
I
tiny
wish
bit.
I was a cheese fry chef because like I would go heavy in the middle. And then on the outside, I would just do a little sprinkle among the outside, just so that you get a little, like, it's not going to, like, gum up your cheesiness or whatever, but it's going to just add a little, like, flavor to the outside. It's going to add a little garnish of cheese to the dry fry that you're going to be like, this is pleasant.
I just imagine the chef back there is just as passionate about cheese fries that we are, and then he hears first thing in the morning, 2 dudes just came in, ordered only cheese fries. He's like, they know.
This is my moment.
Yeah, these motherfuckers are expecting the best.
Yeah.
It's time for me to shop.
Is it those guys with the cheese fry video? Because that's fucked if it is. Next, we have the warmth.
Yeah.
Didn't disappoint. We just gave it a 10.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it was fresh. Yeah,
Yeah.
really, like, the only reason why we have that out there is in case, like, we get it and we can tell it's just been sitting there for a while or
Yeah.
something like that, or
Yeah.
it didn't get, heated all the way through. But, yeah,
Yeah.
solid job.
Like, we expect it to be a 10, but it's for the people who fuck up.
Yeah,
That's why that metric's there.
definitely.
Bacon.
This was an important one.
We gave it a 5.
Yeah. I remember trying it for the first time and being like, oh, that's a little different,
Yeah.
because it had more of a smoky taste to it, more of like a dry, like, I guess like smoky type taste.
To me, it was similar because normally you hear smoky and you're like, oh, well, that's good. That's what you want.
Yeah.
This wasn't quite what you're thinking.
But
Yeah.
I like the bacon for the actual like bacon flavor
Yes.
of it, and I feel like it didn't really taste too much like bacon.
Yeah, it tasted more like when you forgot about bacon that you were cooking and then you fucking were like, I'm going to eat it anyway. But not, that's extreme. Either way, when you ate it on its own, aside from the cheese fries, you realize it just wasn't up there.
Yeah.
So we gave it a 5. It wasn't crazy bad. It wasn't crazy good. It was right in the middle. Speed. Oh, we already did speed. Fry texture, so the crispiness and everything.
Yes.
Looking back on it, I remember it being good, but we gave it a 6.
Looking back on it, I remember not being that impressed. I
Not
mean,
being that
we sound like
The
such
thing is, I'm
snobby
hungry.
assholes.
I'm hungry now. That's why.
For sure. But yeah, it was just a little too crispy for me. You know,
Yeah.
like and that's the thing too. There's a fine balance, and the Warren got it right every time.
Yeah.
Like there's a certain point in the meal where the fries reach a sogginess that is good. And then there's never a point when they're in front of you at the Warren that they get too soggy.
Yeah.
And they're not too crispy.
Yeah,
These were
unless
almost,
they just fucked them up or something.
yeah. These were almost too crispy, where to the point where they should have gotten to that good soggy point. They
Yeah.
were still crispy.
The soft.
Yeah.
And one thing to consider with the crispiness
I love how serious we're taking this,
What?
just so you know.
is one thing you think, you're like, oh man, I order these and they're too crispy, because I agree. But one thing I could never do, and it was never good enough, is I tried to take the Warren cheese fries home a couple times as a to-go.
Yeah.
If the fries at Cheddar's come out that crispy, I imagine that by the time I made it home with those fries, they're probably the perfect amount. Because they steam a little bit.
Yeah.
So I bet
That's interesting.
they survived the trip home and are delicious at home still.
But we're not taking them home, are we?
I'm going to try it sometime.
Yeah, that's smart.
Because I'm sure Ashley and I get it to go at some point because that was our plan.
Yeah.
And like fries to go are just never fucking good, no matter where you get them. At least in my experience, you get home and they're just like flimsy and shit.
But
and you're
these
like,
might be the exception.
These might fucking be because of how crispy they come out. So we'll see.
Just so you know, we got like 3 minutes to start.
Well, that's so good because we're at overall taste, which is the last metric that we have, and we gave it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
7 out of
Solid.
10. Yeah, ignoring all the other things, when we just sat back and we're like, man, how do I feel about this? We gave it a 7.
Yeah.
Which.
And just so you know, 10 out of 10 on each thing is the Warren cheese fries. That's the standard. That is the top score that I don't think can be beat.
Yeah.
But 7 out of 10 is pretty damn close.
Yeah, dude. And I'm just going to put it out there.
Okay.
Bill Warren. Is that his name?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I wanted to make sure. I was going in it confident, and I was sitting like, what if that's not his name? And I'm an asshole.
Andy.
Bill Warren. If you, for some reason in your busy life and successful schedule, hear this and have made it this far in to our really low rate podcast.
Statistically, very low chances.
Yeah.
But.
Almost impossible. But if I beat the odds and you see this, just buy back your fucking theaters, man, and get me my cheese fries back. You put so many good things in place, or whoever you had in charge made those decisions. I don't know how it got there, but it got there. They were right. They were 100% right. I like Coke. I don't like Pepsi, and you had Pepsi, but that was okay.
The Warren was elite in its time, you know?
Yeah.
It's top shelf theater.
You don't realize it until it's gone, and you realize how much the fucking flimsy receipt tickets suck.
Yeah.
Because they're just boring.
Yeah.
Like, you can't play with them. They're just like, I just throw them away.
It's just one more thing that takes the theater experience out of it.
Yeah.
And now it's just a place to go.
And I wonder if this is when, like, older people are just like, they always talk about, like, man, back in the day, shit was so much more interesting and fun and shit. Like, I wonder if this is just one of those notches on our belt down the road when we turn 60 and we're like,
remember back when theater used to be fun?
Back when they had our own fucking theaters in our own hometown and shit. Like, I wonder if this is just that and we experienced it and we just can't deal because we're like, please bring it back. I just buy the theaters back, get the menu back. It was right. Now it's wrong.
If anybody out there has contact information for Bill Warren, don't post it publicly. Send us a private message. Give us we want to get in contact with this man.
Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
Yeah. Just, anything. We'll pay top dollar to have that replicated.
CameronandColeFilms@gmail.com is our email if you need to get that out there. Just send us. We need it. We need it.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little review. Where I know we did brewery reviews and all that stuff. We're not getting into the business of making this a review podcast, but we're just doing things that mean a lot to us. So we'll let you know when we go to the next place. We'll let you know how we feel about the cheese fries. And like I said, recommend some places to us.
Yeah, if you know that there's a close second, let us know. Yeah, for sure. So.
Thank you guys, as always, for watching. We will catch you next time. Hashtag cheese fry change.
Yeah, subscribe, please. Thanks.